Hello and welcome to tonight's racing action here for the league tonight. Yes, that's right, we're here with the Eclipse Racing League Season 2 for round 4 here at the Italian Grand Prix here at Monza. And of course, let me take you through the Constructors' Championship just quickly. I missed last round and the first round of the season due to I had commitments to be done on the night. So I do apologise to the league for not here, but I'm here tonight for round number 4 to give you a bit of insight and a bit of luck into the league then. So hello to everyone who is watching. So, Big Baguettes is first on, if I do butcher names I do apologise, on 48 points. 40 points in second is Trench. Lemon is in third. Kazoo is in fourth. Colin fifth. Bazooka Joe in sixth. Furry Solanke is in seventh. Eighth is Landerino. We have Furry Lando back tonight, we do indeed, because I can just see that on the screen right now as they load in to Monza, which is a great circuit to go to. Cobalt is in 9th, 10th is Cow and Rob, Shay is in 11th, Swanee is in 12th, Brent Stallion is in 13th, Lord Allen 14th, Shankar You're Dead in 16th, Buttons Back in 17th, Hyper in 18th, Eliane Bayon in 19th, True in 20th, and 21st, is a reserve as well, is Matt. So just to give you an idea on what we've got as well, we've got Tiredless, Shabs, Sonic Hawk, Connor, RY LCFC, and Mini Vinny as well, who could be playing tonight a part in this league as well. And there are all your drivers who are in the order they have put them in on the grid. Constructors wise, well, it is Ferrari leading by 77. They're leading on 77 points. 64 points behind them is McLaren. Then it's Renault, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, the reserves, who I don't know who they are, but apparently reserves are 6th. Haas, then Williams, then Red Bull, then AlphaTauri, then Racing Point, and that is your field of your drivers. Hello everybody and welcome to the league. If you are new, please do hit the subscribe and smash a like as well. We do have a couple of you watching here with the 18 subscribers the channel has. Get it to 20, would be appreciated, guys. Come on, let's get this channel to 20 subs. It's only a new league. Well, it's not a new league, but you know what I mean. It's like a newish league to the PlayStation community, so why not get it out here? As Cobalt is first out on circuit then. He is indeed. Oh, we have a migrating host. Ooh. Bazooka Joe has left the session, so maybe my problem for him with connection wise probably. I don't know if he's left the session. Let me just check if he's actually still in the session. Bazooka Joe, his name. I don't think it is, no. Which is a bit of a shame. On the interest of this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just to say as well, if you are watching, we are back with this league, and it's round number 4 today as Furry Lando has retired. He has I think a qualifying ban, so that's why he's retired, where he did. I think he crashed out actually at corner 1, I think he may have a ban or just a penalty that he's got to serve, so he's not taking that today. But here he comes then, does Cobalt to the line, and is going to start his first lap now. Let's see what Cobalt can do then on this lap. This will be the first car to cross about a 1:25 or 1:20 something is the lap times around here, so it's going to be very interesting to see what he can do tonight. It's a lovely race to race at. This circuit is one of the best circuits in the world, I class this as. I'm not just saying that. It is generally one of the best circuits in the world. It is here, one of the best leagues. Well, yeah, best leagues and one of the best circuits in the world. He goes through the two parabolicas there. He does down the straight now with the second DRS zone, which is going to catch A lot of you out it is here. Into the braking zone now they turn. Through the corner now they come. He does, and now it down to Parabolica. He's going to come now. Through Parabolica, and now he turns. This would have been a good lap, but he has invalidated it, so probably knows that. As yes, you can see there, he probably does know he's invalidated it. If he doesn't, it's going to be a 1:19, which sadly isn't going to be pole because Eclipse does a 1:19.6 and beats that. There he does, and Hyper beats that as well. Yes, to everyone who is watching, I will put it on now. I didn't think I did put it on, but there you go. Everyone on their tyre strategy for tonight's race. Don't know if it's going to be sunny or not. We don't know. The game could have given it as rain for the race, but I won't know until the race starts. As like you guys, if you're watching and you're not actually a racer, will know as well. So yeah, we're moments away. Shanky Dead does a 1:22, not bad at all, but not the greatest, as you can say there. What about Martin? Then he's on his first lap, a 27 he did, and that must have been an out lap. Goes Martin, he does here. Through the two Parabolicas. The two Parabolica corners he goes there, for the two corners there very nicely. He goes into a Ascari in a second, he'll get then Parabolica, or Parabolica then Ascari, I think it is actually. Into a Ascari now he goes. Very nicely clipping the curbs there. Doesn't invalidate, which is very nice to see. But now down to Ascari, he now will head, and he will try and set a good lap here as 7 out of the 17 have set a lap here they have around this circuit. As Martin brakes, turns in now and out, he comes now. What's his lap time going to be from him? It's going to be a 19.4, puts himself up into P2. Puts himself P2, and that is a cracking lap from him there. It is. Lord Alam is in 5th with a 20.7. That's the next car that just crossed the line before him. Sorry, the car just before him. So nice to see that is there. Anyone else on a lap who we need to look at? We do indeed, because there is Button Back is on a lap as well. He's just started his lap now. He has Button's back. Nice to see Button's back. It's been a long time, and he's nice to be back in F1 now. He is actually a part of Williams' team, and that's why this car is in Williams. That's a fitting thing for him to be back with, I tell you. You know, fitting. It has here. Hello to everyone who is watching. Please do smash like if you are enjoying this, and if you are as well, please do hit the subscribe, because if you are new, that is, to this league, we'd love to see you here. We would see what it's like. But here we go then with Button is back. What can he do here with this lap time? I think a few who are still on laps just setting another lap here, or maybe pitting, so we'll leave them to it. But Button is back now, coming into the pit lane pit straight now. He comes through Parabolica, now he comes out the last corner, now he comes now into Ascar, there he does, and sets a 19.8, not bad at all there. That's not really not bad at all. Colin is not slower. Colin is not slower here, he's not here. He looks okay here. He's going to try to the line. He was going to get a okay time there, Colin, but didn't sadly want to do it. Spud now starts a lap. Timeless is on a lap as well, and so is Rob. So we'll keep an eye on all of them there. I think Rob is the closest to the finish here, I must be said. Yeah, Rob is the closest to the finish, so we'll keep an eye on Calvin Rob here, or Colwyn Rob, when he does come to the line. Very nice livery and very nice helmet he's got indeed there. He has, as he heads around the circuit here. Very nice to see everyone here tonight. It is indeed, as he heads down now to the Parabolica, to Ascari, through the Ascari chicane, actually, sorry, into Parabolica now he turns. To the line then he comes. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 18.6 and goes pole. Wow, 18.6 and goes pole. Unbelievable there from Rob. 18.6 and has just gone pole. What about the others who are behind him, like Timeless? Into the last couple of chicane he goes. Spud's already in front of him here. So let's see what Spud can do then. There he is. I think he's weaving actually, Timeless. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but here goes Spud then out of the last corner. Now he comes to the line, then he comes. It's going to be probably a 22 something this. A 22-0, not bad at all there from Spud. Timeless sets a 140, so does get his time in, but I don't think that'll be as quick as time there at all, which is not what you want to see there from him. What about Cobalt here, who has not set a time yet? He did invalidate his first lap. 19.408. Very nice. Puts himself P3. Very nice indeed. There it does. What about Bazooka Joe, who is on his out lap here, so... And he makes the way to the line now and starts his first lap here. So does Brent. He does as well. He does. Let's see what he can do then as he heads around on this lap right now. Through the parabolic... I don't know what they're called actually. Let me have a look because I really want to know. They're the Lesmos. I've got that. I get them wrong all the time. Into Ascari now he's just come out of. He's now going to make his way down to the Parabolica and then to the start line. He is indeed. As he exits the final corner now he does. To the line then he comes. Does Brent. What's it going to be here then for him? It's going to be a 19.5 up to P8. Not bad at all. What about Bazooka Joe into last corner now he comes. He hasn't invalidated yet. Now he has in the last corner somewhere, and that means he is going to pit, deciding not to complete a lap yet. He hasn't here. Ferrolando at the moment knows he's happy with that P number 14 without even doing any P number 16, sorry, without even doing any work here. What about the man we're looking at now? Alion Bayern here tonight. Let's see what he can do as he heads into the last corner now. He does into the Parabolica curve, the curve of Parabolica, or Parabolica curve in English. To the line then he will curve and he pits because he's deciding he's had enough of that lap. Martin and Brent on the laps. Martin I think is improving but has invalidated his lap, so won't be able to complete any more of it, and it just gives you to show how technical and tough this circuit was on the day. Then on the track came Button's back, and let's see what he can do on circuit. No, as he touches the wall, and he's not going to complete that lap at all there. He's not. And he goes straight on here. And probably at this corner, knowing me, he's going to go straight on. I think he's trying to quickly get back to the pits here. Swanee did a time of 120, didn't see that actually. What about Hyper's time then? He's still on a lap here, 4 temps up, so he will improve massively here. He will on this time. Let's see what he can do. Let's have a look then as he heads to the line now. He does, and he's going to set a 0.081 quicker. He's still quicker though. I think he beat Colin. He hasn't. He's beat Spud and he's beat Timeless here. He has indeed. Let's see what the cards are looking to do there. Button's back now in the pits. What about Shankar? He's not going to complete. Lord Alum is completing a lap here. Let's see what he can do into Parabolica. He comes then through the Lesmos. He's already come through Parabolica. Now he goes. into the line now he comes, and across it now he comes. Brilliant there, 119.9, very good there from him, 8 temps up on his time. So yeah, very nice indeed from him. You guys can go on board a Spud and have a lap with Spud then. Completed there, he has sector 2 now. Into sector 3 he goes. A little bit of a mistake into that hairpin there, but into the chicane now, but not really too much. There was into Parabolica, now he comes, and it looks quick this lap. It's going to beat his 22.0 he should do here. Massively improve, he should be here on his time. It should be about 22, 21 something, I think. 21.3, goes up a position there. Beats Colin, so well done him. There it is, showing you that it's all interesting this league, because you can have anyone really racing here in any different kind of divisions here. You can kind of status as Joe here is on a lap. It is Bazooka Joe is on a lap, and he's just going to head around now and just twitch it into the corner areas. Turns in, turns out now, makes a tiny little wobble, but not enough to invalidate his lap here. It's not, and it's only about 9 seconds to finish this straight here for the cars. And yeah, it's going to be saying it's not too intense. That straight isn't at all as they turn through it now and out. So the racing should be on at around about, I would say, 35. We should be able, just before 35, as he goes up to 19.2, third. Didn't even set a lap there, and that's his first lap, and that'll be his final lap, I think, of the session. There it will. Just to tell you, we were going to start racing just before about 32, 33. We'll start racing, and then we will race from 8:31, 8:32. Yeah, 8:32 we'll start racing. 8:32, 8:33, and we'll race all the way. We will until about 9:15, and that will be your racing done then for this evening. So a lot still coming up for you on this channel. It's all gonna kick off in a couple of hours, but yeah, should be good. Everyone now are just doing their out laps right now, they are, and just getting their laps completed. Some are actually on laps right now. Let's see what Eclipse is doing, but actually don't. Let's go quickly to look at Cobalt here, who is down on his time, so that means he won't improve. But let's see if he can improve here as he exits the final corner now. To the line he comes. He looks quick here. He does 19.5. He doesn't improve by 500ths. It is that close for him then. Thank you to Owen saying hi, just subbed. Let's go racing. Yes indeed, Owen. Let's go racing indeed. As Klus comes out of last corner now. He does, looking kind of like a racing footballer that I know, and he goes pole. Wow, a pole position lap time there. Did you Spuddy? That's not good then, is it? There he does. He goes pole with an 18.5.42. Very nice lap time there. What about Rob here? He's improved on his lap time and he goes straight into the pits. He pops it in, deciding he's done enough. He don't want to really complete another lap here. I don't blame him, but that's what he did there. Let's see what the next car can do, which is Elion here. Elion Bayern, I think that's how you say it. To the line, to the first corner now he goes. Thank you again to Owen for subscribing. Thank you. Here he does. Elion Bayern now out the last corner he comes. To the line then he will come. He's invalidated his lap here. He just wants to complete his lap off. Here he does. And he does. Into the wall he hits then. And that is his qualifying over with. There it is. Just waiting now for Cobalt to finish. And then we have two more after Cobalt who are about to come to the line. They are any minute now. They are Cobalt pits. So let's see what Button is back can do then here. Button is back now, is behind a car. Somebody pit crosses. Button is back, does not improve. Swanee does not improve either, that we're looking at there. So doesn't Shanker, you're dead. What about the last car on circuit, which is Kronos, I think as I say it. Kronos to the line, then he comes and goes, improves to fourth with a 119.2. Goes to fourth there. Very nicely indeed. He does indeed. There. And 22 laps of circuit coming up for you. Not that long, as we say. Not that short either, really, if you think about it. It's half race distance. But it is. As we say this here, let's take you through the order then with a position with Bazooka Joe has got a penalty, by the way, so we'll talk about that in a second. But it is Klaus with a 118.5, 118.6 for Cal and Rob. Elion Bayern is third. Fourth is Kronos. Bazooka Joe has a 5-place grid penalty, so that means that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th will be them, and he'll go down to 10th. So that will be Cobalt, Martin, Brent, Button, Swanee, and Lord Alum is next. Then it is Shanky You're Dead, Hyper, Spud, Colin, Tiredless, and Furry Lando are your grid of cars. And then we still have a race to go now, which is about 20-something laps of this circuit. So, of course, it should be good. And I'll be talking to you again in a couple of seconds. Oh, there is okay. So I do apologise, it's 27 laps, I thought it was, but I was just thinking of Spa, I think of 22. Anyway, here we are then with the race underway. Now we are, and it's a great start from everyone here on the formation lap. Let me take you through the tyres for the race then. There we go then. So it is everybody except Lord Alum, Spud and Colin all gone for the softs. They've gone for the mediums, and it's an easy circuit to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's very easy around here to go for a one-stop strategy in the race around here, as they all probably know, as Ferrolando does to get qualified, and so does Tiredless here as well. But it's a very easy circuit to do a one-stop at, as I say, and yeah, it really is going to be interesting to see what happens here with the one-stop strategies tonight. Probably be softs to mediums. You can make them the last softs roughly about 10 laps, mediums roughly 17, and you'll be fine. But some cars love to go softs to hards, a bit of a push, but mediums definitely go a distance and then put the softs on. You can definitely do that as well. The cars are just heading down the back straight now, they are, and yeah, we'll be moments away here. They are here. We'll be moments away from getting started. Just gonna do one thing. Yeah, it is good. And this is my voice. I know you said you liked it earlier, but I don't really like it. I don't even know where you think I come from in the UK, but this is my voice, you know. You can probably see my snaps anyway, but this is my voice. Thank you for talking to me. You're really sweet and kind, so thank you. And adorable, so thank you for whatever things you said. Thank you. You're really sweet, kind, and adorable girl from what you've said to me, so thank you so much. Thank you. So here we go then, we're just waiting for the lights to come on here at the start line, and then we should be underway with this race here. 3, now 4, now 5, and the races go here for round number 4 here at the race circuit here. Great start from everyone. Here it is at Monza. Everybody getting really nicely into corner 1, but it's going to be still close in the lead. Then Karen Robb will probably stay second, and yeah, he does at the moment, but he's getting squeezed by Elian. He is here, Elian Bryan. He is here, and Elian Bryan gets through. If I butcher names, not, I do apologise. Only my second time in this league. There it is. Oh, we have a spinner. We have a spinner. It looks like we have a spinner in the background. I can't tell you who it is. It was a mistake from one of the cars, and it was Spud who made the mistake. Spud made the mistake. So did Bazooka Joe as well. He made a mistake as well, but we're back up to the top here. Martin's lost the position there and is losing couple because he went into the dirt just a tiny bit there. He did. Other than that, he is racing now back in the race. He is there down in P9. He was starting a bit higher than that. He did about well, if I'll be honest with you, he started 3 highest, so he started at 6th, so not too bad though as he heads around this circuit now. He does. Back to the front we go then, and it's still going to be very interesting to what happens here with Cobalt, who makes a mistake, who goes sliding, and that is not good for him because he now has an incredible lot of F1 cars there to stop him. There he did, but he's back down to last now. He is, and away he goes. But it is Cluse in the lead, Elian Bryan second, Cowan Robb third, Kronos in 4th, and 5th is of course Button's Back, but Button's Back's got right behind him now. He does Brent, and Brent now going to go side by side. He is here, and he's going to make it down the inside line. He is here. Has he made the move stick? He has indeed made the move stick very nicely there. Through he goes, and in to P number, I think that was number 6 there. He went, oh actually it was number 5, so he now goes into P number 5 there. He goes into very nicely indeed, and let's see if P number 5 can be Buttons again. Can it be? Can it, as he heads around? Oh, a little touch from both of them there, and I think he really went onto the grass a tiny bit, but Button does not get through. Brent keeps the position there. He does, but I think Brent's made a mistake. Or no, he hasn't. I see, so it's a glitch on my screen. I do apologise, guys. But Brent there did not make a mistake at all. There we go. Then everyone's back into their normal positions now. Brent up into P5. There he is. Oh, Timeless is out. I can't tell you why that is, but Timeless is out at the chicane. And we don't know why that is. I don't know why it is. And we have a full virtual safety car. Full virtual safety car is out, and the cars now have to slow it down. Not too fast, by the way, if you wanted to know. They slow it probably down from about 108, 160, 170 down this straight here to roughly 120, 130. That's all they have to go down to, really. They just have to get down the delta and hopefully not get a penalty in this situation here for this one. I'm just going to turn that off and turn it back on because I don't see penalties a minute ago. I might do now see penalties, which is good to see. And it should be exiting corner 1 by the time you get the virtual safety car put back in for the leader anyway. Here then they're just waiting now for the virtual safety car to be put away. The virtual safety car to go, and we're green, and away it goes now. Virtual safety car is put in. The yellow flags are put away, and we are back underway now. We are here as it is the closest battle on circuit here, and the top lot here is for P number 3, and Karen Robb has made a tiny mistake he has here. What about Kronos here? Can Kronos get through? Can he or not? It's going to be very interesting if he can. I think he will be able to, but yeah, you just got to wait and see. he does here. Oh, thank you. You're a really sweet girl. And here they are then, as they head around now. They do here for the generation of this one, and it really is showing you that it's anyone's game really. You never know in any league around this circuit what's going to happen, and surely, clearly, you can see that now with this league. Anything can happen. Here they do, and here he goes then. Oh, he doesn't make it stick. He doesn't make it there. He doesn't. Lord Alum now side by side with Spud, and Lord Alum goes through very nicely there. Lord Alum does. Lord Alum very nicely through there. He does, and takes the position there. He does indeed. Lord Alum makes a little mistake there out of the corner, and Spud and Shanky You're Dead is gone through as well. They have, which is very, very interesting to see there. They do. Back up board, back up we go now to the front of the fielders. Oh, Lord Alum's going to take a dive bomb here on Spud. Ow, I'm just about to move out the battle, and Lord Alum nearly took a battle there on Spud, but no, Lord Alum keeps the position though on Shanky You're Dead. Very nice move that was there from him, but did not get past Lord Alum there. Lord Alum did not get past Spud, I mean he didn't indeed. Back up we go then to the front of the field, who the only penalty in this race now. Well, there's a couple of penalties actually, and this is one of them. 3 seconds and 8 seconds there for Hyper. But yeah, it's really interesting to see what can happen. Here it is. Closest battle on circuit is this one. It's Swanee trying to close up to Brett Stoughton. Brett Stoughton. We'll call him Brett for now. He is indeed. But Brett has literally just got past Button is back. He has indeed. So he has just got past there. He has. Lord Alum's made a mistake. And Lord Alum is out of the race. He's out at the last corner, Lord Alum is. And that could be a fault, and it is a very, very cost-worthy full safety car. And this is great for some of the guys who are down near the back of the field. They can come into the pits, get a new set of tyres on, and it'll be great. But we have a full safety car now here on circuit, here on lap number 5 out of 27. You're sweet. You made me smile more than I normally do. And my dimples show. Thank you. You're a really sweet girl. So here we go then, lap 27 now. We have got of this race, and it's lap 6 we're starting now. Calvin Robb's the only one who didn't pit that time, so maybe his teammate pitted and he decided not to. Out comes Colin, who didn't pit either. Guys who are coming in now are going for hard. Don't know why. Maybe that's the best strategy. I don't know. I'm not a genius around here. I thought it was just the mediums would be the best option, but pitting now, probably, yeah. I'm just thinking about it, yeah. Pitting now is not a good idea to go onto the softs. The mediums, I mean, but some are, so that means it is an okay strategy, but not the best, I would say. Calvin Robb will probably pit in this time, which is a bit of a disadvantage because there'll be more cars around the safety car, but you know, he probably had to, so that is what's happening here today. So it's Calvin Robb leading, Colin second, Cluse third, Elian Bayern in fourth, Kronos in fifth, Brent in sixth, Swanee in seventh. There it is. Then it is Martin in eighth, Joe in 9th, which is Bazooka Joe, Furry Lando 10th, Spud 11th, Buttons back in 12th, Hyper 13th, Bolt in 14th, and Shanky You're Dead in 15th. We have Lord Alum and Tiredless have retired from this race. They have indeed. And somewhere, Lord Allen just retired in the last corner, like Charles Leclerc last year. Well, maybe just did a bit of a wobble and just went straight off the gravel and into the wall, maybe, and just thought, I'll just retire. Maybe that's what he thought. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not a person who knows. But you know. Here they do then, as the safety car is quite far ahead here of Calum. Rob Calum was playing this as a one-stop then, potentially. He is here, but let's see if he can. There we are then, so as they head on second now. Why I'm not talking much is because we're on under safety car. If we were not on safety car, I'd carry on, but because we're on safety car, we're not really going to talk much. But this should be last lap then. We have one car trying to close up, and that is it. Other than that, everyone else is behind the safety car, and now this should be final lap under the safety car, if that car can catch up before the last corner. As the multiple warning signs come up, with the warnings, the safety car has decided he's given enough. They've all closed up. We're going to green, which is good to see here. Waiting for Carl and Rob, or Carl and Rob to decide when to go. The safety car is now exiting the final corner. He now blades down the line. The safety car does. It's green whenever they want to go now. Safety car has pitted. It has here. Safety car is into the pit lane. It goes. So it's already in. And Calvin Robb floors it. And away goes Calvin Robb. Now he does. Off they go. Then we are green. Here we are on lap 8 out of 27. Here we are. Very nicely indeed. We're back underway now. We are here. Can Calvin Robb keep the lead? He can. What about second here? Kloos and Collins. Kloos down the inside of his teammate Colin is through. As we have a little bit of a scuffle in the background as well with Kronos and Ilion Bayern as well for the little bit of moves here we do. And it's kicking off here in the mid pack. Here it is. Here they do, and it really is trying to be interesting. Here it is, as Elion there makes a mistake and Brent gets through as well. Swanee now is on the back of them as well. Martin's there as well to close the pieces up, but Furry Lando here right in the back of Hyper. He is here, and he goes down the outside line. This is not a risky move here. Now to the inside into the next corner it will be, but I don't think it's going to be an interesting move there. I don't even think he's going to make it stick. No, he's not. That was interesting because he nearly went and made the move stick into the inside there, but didn't, and it was very interesting. That's a mistake there from Hyper, but not enough for Furry Lando to make his way through here. This group of cars are very, very feisty on lap number 1. Here they are after the safety car, but it's all good to see, as you can see now, as Furry Lando now makes the move. Now he decides to put the throttle down now. Hyper's made a little mistake, Hyper has, and here goes Furry Lando then, says thank you very much, I'll take that position then off you. Will it will stick though for Furry Lando. They're still touching wheels. Here they are. Are they going to do a Esteban? Are they going to do a a little touch? But no, they look clean at the moment. It looks clean. It looks it. Another little touch from the two cars, but it's all clean at the moment. Here it is. I don't know if that was my screen they touched, or if it's just that it looked like they touched and they banged like they did. I'm not entirely sure. Back up we go then to near the front. Here we do, and Elion here, Elion Bayern is right on the back. He is here, Brent de Cesar. If you don't get that reference, I don't know, but you know. On back of Brent there he is. He is here. Sector 2, we have a spinner, and that spinner is Furry. Lando made a mistake. He gets back on now, and he's down near the back of the field again, which is not good for Furry Lando. Oh, Cluse is out! Cluse is out! Have another safety car. Why is Cluse? Oh, he taps the wall there, and off as well goes Hyper. He's made the same mistake as him, unbelievably. Oh my goodness me! Calvin Rob is delighted. He can pit now. I know it's still he's going to go to the back of the grid, but he can pit with a free pit stop. He can here. Unbelievable. So can Colin if he wants to. No, he's staying out. He is here. Soft tyres to the medium compound. Now you can pit for that strategy, and he is going to. Calvin Rob is going to go for mediums. We assume he is for mediums, and yes, mediums it is. And out he comes now, and he's coming out in 11th at the moment because Furlando and Shankar Yadded are coming into the pits and do now. Here they do then. Lap number 10 we are now. So we only managed one and a half laps there we did. Well, one lap we managed there under green. No, we didn't. Sorry, lap 9. So we did manage 1.5, as I said. 1.5 laps we managed there under green, and it was interesting to see what happened there was with this. Here it has been, as we are seeing now. Shanky, you're dead. We're looking at it now. We are, but just to tell you that we've had Klaus, Hyper, Lord Alum, and Tiredless Jadon, I think it is, or Jadon. Here we have out of the race. Just tell you that yes, I know, Owen. It's been what a crash and mad 4 laps. Yeah, it has been mad 4 laps. Well, you mean 5 laps, you mean, actually, or maybe 6, actually, think about it. But yeah, mad. We've had since lap, I think it was 7, no, lap 4, we had just madness from lap 4 onwards. We have, but it has been clean though. Most of the racing has been. Just a couple of incidents it hasn't really in this field. As Cluse is out, and that's a disappointment because I thought he was going to do well today. He spun it at the exit of at the exit of Ascari, and he just, as you do, you hit the curb, spin it, and bang into the wall, and it slips you down the circuit sometimes. And the other one was just on the other side, hits the wall, and just goes along the wall a little bit, and with tyres as well. Does Hyper there? He does. So we are down to 13 out of the 17 starters. Hopefully nobody else crashes or retires, because then we can have a good race for the rest of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We hope, anyway. Here they do then, so we're just waiting now to see if safety car is coming in. He is. He decides it now just before the last chicane, and that means that Colin has the order of closing the field up and going. Colin said they will have to pit again because he hasn't pitted yet, and if I was Colin, right, just to tell you this now to anyone here, lap 15 his tyres will go, so around lap 13-14 I would say I would pit, but that's up to Colin at the end of the day. It is here, and it's up to him now when he goes and wants to race this race. He does here. Out of the penultimate corner now they come. And he's gone. We're green. We're back underway now. We are. Safety car is halfway down the pit lane now. It is. We're green. And he makes it across the line nicely. Here it is. But what about Brent? He is here. Brent on the back of Kronos. And he's going to try and get past Kronos. He is here. Tronos, I mean. Wait. Kronos. Yeah, he is here, but there's a mistake for Spud. He's hit the wall. I don't know if he's going to retire or not from this race, but Kronos is taking the lead. Wow, and so will Brent because of Colin on these softer tyres. They are then him. Oh, Ferrolando's out. Ferrolando's out of the race. I don't even see where Ferrolando crashed. But Ferrolando's out of the race now. It is. We may see another safety car or another virtual or something. But Ferrolando has crashed out the Grand Prix as well. Let's see where it is. Hopefully he's there still. By the time we make it to it, we are going to have a look. Here we are. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's a little touch. It must have been a touch by a car, because I don't think anything would have happened there to him if it wasn't a car. There, I wouldn't have seen that, but into it we go now, and it's side by side. There you go then, and what's going to happen here is Rob made it stick. He has past Bazooka Joe. Rob has gone very nicely indeed. There has Rob past Bazooka Joe. Up we go then to the battle for the lead, the Grand Prix. What about Brent now, trying to get past Tronos? I think that's how I say it. Tronos. Here, let's see if he can, or will Colin make his way back through as well. Into the pits come two cars, come Buttons back, and Swanee made a mistake. I think loads of cars are coming in for their pit stops here, maybe onto some medium compounds or maybe to softs. Don't think softs would be the case, but you know, you never know with some of these drivers. Could have gone to softs and do a free stop, but doubt it. Can Brent catch up here with Kronos or not? Or Tronos, I think it says. Tronos here, can he? Or Kronos, whatever you want to call him. Oh, Hyper's left the session, so he decided he didn't want to watch anymore. There we go, that's fine. Thought it was another retirement there for a second. He goes for it. Let's see if he has. No, he can't make it stick that time. So when they cross line this time, the DRS will be enabled. One more. This is last lap then, and then DRS will be enabled. Here they go, then they're going to try now. He is here. Has Brent's got enough speed down the straight? He looks like he has, and he's going to go for the lead. Here he is breaking into the corner. Can't do it there, but his teammate is going to try and get past here Colin, and he does. Elian Brian gets past Colin. There he does with minimal effort, and through he goes. He does here, as let's see if they're going to do it here. Colin Rob down the inside. He goes here. Has he made a stick? He has on the back of Cobalt. He gets through past Cobalt. There he does very nicely indeed past Cobalt. There he does, and he is through. Brent makes a mistake and gets a penalty. So that means that the top two have the same. No, they don't. Brent has 8. Kronos has got only 6 seconds worth of penalties. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here as he goes for it now. Brent will look here. On board with Brent we go. He's going to try and look to the outside line, then into the corner, maybe even into the inside. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there from your leader. Maybe broke the toe there a tiny bit. It did indeed. But let's see then what happens here. There is loads of gaps now in the field approaching, so not much battling really happening. The closest battle on circuit is your lead battle, which we'll go back to in a second. But let's see if Swanee here comes out of the last corner. Will he get it? He won't get it actually, so we're not going to go to him. We're going to see what Brent can do here. Brent Cesar. I'm joking. What Brent can do here on the back of Kronos. He can here. Can he make it through past Kronos or not? Let's see, he goes to the inside line. What's the outside actually for the corner, and he's already done it. Already through he goes. Very nicely there from Brent, and he takes P number 1 here. Just needs to get a gap of 2 seconds, and he will be fine. He'll win this race. But let's see then, because Kronos here, or Tronos, is right behind him. Here he is here, and he's really trying to get through. Here he is. Out of the last corner we come now, and he's going to try it here and see if he can do anything. No, he can't. He's too far back. But let's see then. Anything going to happen here on lap 16 out of 27? Just to tell you that for Colin here, a couple more laps maybe, and then he has to pit. I think Colin knows he's got to pit, but I don't think he knows it yet. He hasn't pitted yet, and it's a bit annoying for him probably. Maybe not actually, because he's still in 4th, but could have been a bit of a problem. And sadly I can't do interviews at the end of the race. I do probably hope you want me to do them, but you can't tonight, sadly. But I can next week if you want me to. If I'm here next week, I don't know if I'll be here next week actually, but I might be. Yep. As Cobalt pits now, I think he had a bit of wing damage or something. He pits anyway and goes on to the mediums. Let's see then what Chonos can do, and Spud has retired. Spud has retired in that corner. Virtual safety car is out just when Kronos was about to get past. It's here where they are now. Oh, into the wall hard. Spud there did retire. Everybody's retiring tonight. We have 11 out of the 17 still racing. Unbelievable. And it's only 9 o'clock, and we are moments away from finishing actually. We're going to finish about 10 past 9. Wow, if we didn't have these safety cars and virtuals we would. As we're back green now, our virtual safety car has ended. That was a very quick one there it was. It was only about a 30-second one. We are green again now, we are. And he looks like can Kronos get even closer here to the back of him here? I don't think he can. Ellie and Byron trying to close up here with Colin right behind him, who in a couple of laps time, if he keeps them tyres on, will get a puncher. Carl and Rob right behind him as well. Then it is Bazooka Joe, who is 9 seconds back as well. But the lead battle is the one you're looking at because it's the closest on circuit. And here he comes, look, does Kronos. He's really close to the back now, Kronos is, to overtake. But Brent makes a mistake, and I think Kronos made a tiny little mistake as well, but Brent made a bigger one, and Brent there is not going to be happy with that. He's not indeed. And here he comes then, does second, he's right on the back of him now, he is, but Brent gets a bit of an extra boost there with his ERS probably. He's not using ERS here, is Kronos, but he's using his DRS though to try and get past, but can't at that time through the Ascari chicane. They go now into Parabolica. They're going to go to in second. Brent made a massive mistake there, and here goes Kronos into Parabolica. Now they're going to go, and let's see if he's going to get through here or not. No, he's not. No, even a dive bomb here into that corner. He doesn't manage to make it stick, but they do now have Ellie and Byron right behind them, because they have been battling for the last about 4 laps they have here, so that's why they've got another car behind them closing in here. But let's see then what can happen here as Carl and Rob makes it past Colin as he pits now. He does, as Kronos, side by side they go, and Kronos has done it. Through goes Kronos into the lead the race. Brent down to second. His teammate Elian right behind him as well. Elian, Bayern, here they are. Bayern Munich in real life lost today. Very disappointed for them, but anyway, we'll carry on with this race now, we will. Cobalt with the fastest lap of the race so far. Will just get the point because he's in 10th. Shanky Dead's too far back at the moment to actually battle for top 10, but anyway, still, Shanky Dead's not crossing the line he is actually. So there we go. But here he goes then. Can Brent make his way back through then? Can he? I think he can actually, because he's got a great run here, Brent has. And Brent down the inside he goes here. Has he made the move stick? They touch a tiny bit there, they do. Still side by side through the Pascari and off. And into the wall goes Kronos, and he's retired from the race because of that, all because of him touching Brent, and that is brought out another safety car. And enough time now, I think, for anyone who wants to go onto the softs, they can go onto softs now. It is, I think, officially soft tyre conditions now if they want to put on the softs, and I think the top 3 are going to do that. It's going to be a double stack here for the team it is here. Just interesting to see if they're going to go on to softs or not. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh no, that's a massive blow for the team. Onto softs he goes though and away, as the team now just move away for a second, and in goes Elian and onto the softs. And now away, but actually quite quick actually from the team, so can't be too complacent. They can't indeed there, but he did get a penalty, but it's back down to 3 now because of it. And the only car that isn't pitting is Colin, and he will go back to the lead nearly. Colin will go second, he will here. Actually make that third. Thought it was going to be second there. They are here. 10 racing then for the last bit of this one. For about 8 laps of this one still to go. 8.5 still to go here, and it is Cow and Rob leading, Brent second, Colin third, Elian By in fourth, Bazooka Joe in 5th, 6th is Buttons back, 7th is Martin, 8th Swanee, 9th Cobalt, and 10th Shanky Yeded, who is a long way back, and I don't think they'll start the race because of that. Penalty wise, 3, none, 3, none, 9, 12, 6, none, 3 for your drivers here. So 3 drivers don't have penalties. Positions gained and lost, 12 for Colin, he'll get driver of the day if it stays as we are. Bazooka Joe has 5 places gained, and so does Brent as well. Spudder's now decided he don't want to watch anymore. He retired about 4 laps ago, so, well, a little bit earlier than that, I think. Spud. He did. But yeah, we're about to finish this one then we are, here with, when they cross the line, it'll be 8 to go. I think this will be final lap then when they cross the line. 4 for safety car. Safety car now crosses the line, everyone else now flies their way across as well now, here, with 8 laps to go. Here they are, this should be the last lap. Of the from thingy, let's check if it is. I haven't seen anything yet from safety car, but this should be last lap under safety car. I've been to Ashikari after I messed everyone up. Before we start, I feel for you, Spud. I feel for you, definitely feel for you. Sorry, I didn't have the chat on there, but I do feel for you, Spud. I do indeed, mate. We're just waiting for the safety car now to come in. We have all 10 behind the safety car here. We have a 10 car lap, 7 laps. We have 10 cars here for a 7 lap sprint of the circuit. Here we are, just waiting for safety car to tell us it's coming in into the Shikari chicane, and it tells us now as it enters it that we are going to a restart for 7 laps. Fingers crossed we get a full 7 laps here. I don't believe we will, but you know, you never know. This is 3 safety cars, 2 virtuals so far this race. Can there be anything else here? Excitement here with 10 out of 17 still racing. To everyone who has crashed, I do really feel for you who have crashed. I'm not just saying that, I do feel for you who've crashed. Ooh. Well, to everyone who is racing, I do feel for you, as we are back underway green now. We are, to everyone who did crash, I mean, sorry, not racing still, but we are green now, and everyone now is flying across the line now. They are here, and it's a great start from Rob, but Martin has done a great start. He has here, and he's going to go side by side already. He is here, Martin is, and he gets past Button already. Button though wants to go back down the inside, but decides it's only lap 1 of the restart. He's not going to. He isn't here. Everybody here pretty much on the same compound of tyres they are here of the softer compound here today. They are, and they're really going to try their way around this circuit with 7 laps, well, 6.5 to go. Rob here in the lead, Brent second, Colin third, and Elian Bayern 4th, Bazooka Joe in 5th, and Martin in 6th here, trying their hardest to keep the race up and running. Sadly, no post-race interviews tonight. I have to go straight after this race, by the way, as well. I've got stuff to do, but yeah, Button here is looking good. He is indeed, as he comes down the straight now, trying to catch up with Martin, but nowhere near Martin at the moment. He is the closest on circuit, that's why I'm going through him here. It's the closest battle on circuit at the moment, he is. So I'm just curious to know what happens here for him. But he makes a mistake, and so does Martin. But Martin don't make the bigger mistake he does. And I thought Swanee was going to make his way through there, but didn't. Cobalt right behind him now, and so is Shanky Dead a little bit further back from them here. But Cal and Rob leading the race as they exit the final corner. Now they do to start. 6 to go now they will here on this circuit here, which is still quite a long circuit here. This here, 22s they're doing now. And Karen Robb takes the quickest last sector there of anyone. Fastest lap of the race, by the way, has gone to Cobalt to 22.0. So he's showing us how quick he can race around here. He does indeed. This is the first lap now, pretty much. That is full pace action is now. Technically, it is your first full throttle action lap, as Button now side by side with Swanee, and Button has got back through past Swanee there. He has. Very nicely indeed he has, as I think there was a bit of debris flying off there. Shanky Dead, there he is, look at the background there, but Calvin Robb still leading by a second, but Elian Bayern right behind his teammate now, maybe saying to his teammate in a party chat, if they are in one, if they're not, maybe saying to himself, let me pass because I'm quicker than you and I can get up to the leader here and I can overtake him here, just let me pass. And then Brent, I bet, is going, no, I'm still quick enough. Here today it is. Maybe that's the case, I'm not entirely sure though, as they head down now into the corner, breaking in now he goes. Cobalt on Swanee here are together on circuit. Let's check what's happening here. Cobalt could not get past Swanee, he can't, and he keeps 9th position. Still points at the end of the day. Can't be too complacent. He can't be too complacent. I mean, he's still going to get points, but not going to get the best of points. He's not indeed. As exiting the final corner now, they come to the top 5, and Cal and Robert 20.6. Very nice there from him, and they start. 5 to go now. They do on the circuit here. 5 to go, and there's a side by side in the background. I don't know who it is here. It's Bazooka Joe has got past Colin, but makes a little mistake, and that probably lets Colin back through, does it? Well, it's go side by side here, they do, and I think Colin has a better exit out the corner, and Colin to the corner, next corner, will get the lead back, will Colin. It's a great battle here, it is, and they're still side by side in the front here. Elian will try to look past his teammate, but couldn't make it stick that time, and Elian there, sadly, could not get past his teammate, which is a shame. There for P number 3, he couldn't, P2, sorry, there he couldn't, there indeed, and the same said for Colin, couldn't get past Bazooka there, but keeps the position there he does in P number 5, nonetheless. There he does. As we look back up here at Elian, here we do. What can he do here? Can he get past his teammate here or not? When we start next lap, which is 4 to go, will he manage to make it through or not? Going to be interesting to see if he can or not. Exiting the corner now. What a run this is here from Elian. Elian here, really quick he is here, look. Down the inside, down the outside line he goes there. Into the corner he goes. DRS is opened. Turns it off now. And through he goes past his teammate into corner 1. Very nicely indeed, that is there. Back down the field we go now. Swanee, down the inside he goes into the chicane. Loses a little bit of time, but he's going to make it hopefully stick here for his sake, not for Button's sake indeed, because Button won't really want that, and he's made it stick when he has. So through he goes very nicely indeed. There he has. There's your top lot of cars as they head their way through there. They do, as we're looking at Cobalt now right on the back of this field, and there is Shanky Dead. He is quick though, Shanky Dead, but not quick as you can see from the cars here today, but it's okay as Carmen Robb is quick today. 2.5 second gap now already. Could be a penalty coming as well. Could have been a jump start, I'm not entirely sure, but Carmen Robb, really great drive from him. I'm joking, Carmen Robb, I'm joking, mate. I think you've done a great job today. Great job, Carmen. Well done here today. They have as Cobalt has got through past Button's back. Very nice move that was. Well, I didn't see it, so I don't know if it was a good move or not. Probably was a good move from him, knowing him there today. As we see here, the bit of looking in and out of the cars here they were, and side by side they go here, and Colin on the side of Swanee here. Swanee now looking to go around the outside of Colin into the last corner, gets a better run out to the exit there he does, and I think he's got Colin here to affection, and he has brilliantly there. Past Colin he goes. Lovely to see that there. Colin tries to fight back now, he does, but knows that he's not going to make it through here. Does he? No, he doesn't, but he doesn't make it through. And just next to him is Cobalt, who is going to make his way through as well, up into P number 7. So Cobalt takes 7th now, he does as well. What about Button's back? Because he's about to come back as well and say, Button's back, alright. Sorry. There he is, and he's going to make his way, try and get through here. He does, as Martin and Bazooka Joe are making a battle, and Bazooka Joe gets through. There he does, and we're now looking at Cow and Rob all by himself again. Here he is, going to cross the line this time and start with 2 laps to go. We are indeed, as they're the two cars to look out for. Then there's this gaggle which are coming now. They are thick and fast, but here he is. Look, there was a look from Colin at the time, but I don't think there was enough actual intent there from Colin to get through. As you can see, I don't think there was. As there's Shankar in the background there, only 2.2 seconds, only 2.4 back, so not too bad. Now back up to 2.5, but it's not bad at all though from him. Done a great little race he has. If he's not the quickest, but he's not the worst either. As he exits the final corner now, he does penultimate lap now. He starts, does Rob, and Rob's going to be delighted that he's led about 8 laps here of this circuit, and of course he will probably, because of that, take the win. Here then they do. As they start, they're on the penultimate lap now. They are no real battles at the moment to call, but there is one further down which I'm going to go to now. We are. That's why I'm saying there wasn't any, but now there is. As it's Swanee trying to get past Bazooka Joe. Or Bazooka Joe just got past Swanee a couple of laps ago. Can he get back through here? Can he, as they break into the corner? But Button is trying to get past Colin actually, and that's the closer one. And Colin here just really not trying to do anything really. He's not there, but he's not going to, as Swanee here really close to the back now as they go to the last corner now into a Scar, into Parabolica. Now they turn through the curve of Parabolica. They go now, and he's really close here. Swanee is. Swanee pops the DRS. He will in a second. He will pop it now, but Swanee doesn't really need the DRS at all because he has great momentum here. Swanee does on the side of his car, and I think Swanee here really knows he can get through here as he breaks into the corner now. Swanee breaks a little tiny bit later. Swanee does, but Swanee knows he can make it through, and he does indeed. Minimal effort there. He does, and Bazooka makes a mistake as well. So Cobalt's like, "Come on, I can get you through here as well with minimal effort, and I can do it here very nicely as well." As they break into the corner now, they are through it now. They go, and nothing can happen there. But he's raced it brilliantly today. Hasn't put a foot wrong, and I've got to say this now, has raced his perfection today. He has into the Ascari chicane. Now they turn, breaking it now. He does, flicks it through, and out they come now. Now down the long straight to Parabolica he comes all by himself, no cars behind him in nearly 6 seconds. That is unbelievable. He's raced this race to perfection. He has today. Will this be a quick lap for him? Couldn't be the quickest lap of the race from Cowan Rob here, but he comes out the last corner now. Cowan Rob takes your win in today at round number 4 here at Monza. He will be delighted with that there, he will. Elian Bayern will weave and take second. He'll be delighted with that. Third will be Brent. Well, will it actually? Brent, it will. Martin will be there, and the rest of them now flood their way across. They do now. They do indeed. And there is, last but not least, just crossing the line as we speak. So a few changes there were. I couldn't see them, so I'm not going to say them, but we're going to give you the full results as Colin gets drive of the day now. He does. Well done to Colin. Thought he would, but well done to him. So here we go then. Here are your podium celebrations for the top 3, and we know it's Cow and Rob who wins the race, so we just don't need to know the other 2 for now because we don't know who they are. I think it's Colin actually who got a podium because of penalties, which is surprising. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay, thought he did. There goes Cow and Rob then. Celebrates there, he does, with the champagne, as they are the podium celebrations then here at the Italian Grand Prix. Lovely to see it. There it is. There they are, as they then, the game now says to me to go to your standings, and it was Calvin Robb first, second was Elian Bayern, third was Bazooka Joe, who didn't have any penalties, that's why he's third. 120.624, by the way, by Calvin Robb was your fastest lap. Fourth was Colin, so well done him, he gets driver of the day from fifth. He gets driver of the day from starting 15th. Cobalt goes P5, 6th was Brent, 7th was Shanker You're Dead, 8th was Swanee, 9th was Martin, 10th was Buttons Back, and that was it. 11th was Kronos, Spud was 12th, 13th was Furry Cruz was Kasu or Cluse, whatever you want to call it, was 14th, Hyper 15th, 16th was Lord Allen, and Tiredless Jadon was there, he was. There they were. So we're just waiting now for the time to go. But the driver of the day for me was Colin. I think he did really well, but didn't expect him to be there. That's why I'm saying it. There, I would really like to still say Calvin Robb doing a really good race there, and I would say Shanky You're Dead did alright as well from where he started, but got to give Cobalt a little bit of credit as well for P5 and finishing P5 with the penalty situation, but would have finished P7 without a penalty situation, if that makes sense. But we'll talk about that another day. But there you go then, that was the round. There it was, taking you up to the finish of the race there we did. So well done to everyone there who did finish the race there. Well done indeed. Just to tell you now where we are next week, because we might be back on YouTube next week, we might not be. I don't know, I don't know my schedule yet for next week, but we should be in China next week, so join us for China if you can next week. But from all of us here on the league, it is goodbye, and we will see you guys next time from us all here. So well done again to Calvin Robb for winning round number 4 here of the Eclipse Racing League Season 2. Thank you for watching the Italian Grand Prix. I've been James or Cadwell 5, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye.